In this video, I will summarize uh, the chapter kinematics from the AP College Physics OpenStax. So let's start from the concept of a displacement. Displacement in the kinematics is a very important concept. So how we define a displacement? We have displacement here in the kinematics is the study of the motion without considering its causes. So this is the definition of kinematics. In this chapter, it is limited to the motion of a straight line in one dimension. So one dimension means we will be only studying only this x-axis here. So in this chapter. So displacement is, let's say an object starts at a point A and goes to point B. So if it takes part like this and reaches this point B, then it covers, the object changes the direction everywhere, and then maybe at some point it will change its magnitude of speed also. So anyway, it reaches the point B. So we see in reaching point B, the object changes its direction and also its the speed. Sometime maybe there are hills and valleys, and there is some, maybe a tree has fallen on the road. So there can be a lot of reasons. But if you draw a straight line between these 2 points, we see we have only one direction. So the shortest distance between this A and B is called displacement. So this is the definition of displacement. Let's say we have x, y coordinate. This is x and y coordinate. If I want to write a displacement for an object which is here, and after some time it reaches here, then displacement will be simply del x if it is going in only one dimension. So this will be my displacement. So displacement will be the final position minus initial position here, that's given. Okay, so displacement, the unit for displacement is a meter. Since this is a length, so the unit will be a meter. And we already discussed the magnitude and displacement between these 2 points, whereas distance here, let's define the distance here. So distance will be between these 2 points. We see the direction is changed and the magnitude might be changing for an object or a car. So distance is the sum of all these small portions here the object travels to reach point B. So distance is all of the length object covers to reach its destination. So this will be distance. So displacement is a vector quantity, since there's no change in direction, whereas a distance is a scalar quantity. We already discussed the direction is changing for an object. So so the total path here from A to B is actually a distance. Okay, now what are vectors, scalars, and a coordinate system? So coordinate system is simply a set of x and y, y-axis with reference to some origin on which we can define the position of an object. Let's say we have an object here at 2 meters from x and 2 meters from y. So this will be the coordinate of that an object. Vector are those quantities which have got a magnitude and a direction. So a displacement is a vector quantity. We can write a vector by writing an arrow on the head of the letter, a capital letter, or we can just make it a bold. A is a vector. So displacement is a vector, and a meter. So let's say I write 5 meters towards the north. Then my 5 meters, the magnitude, and north will represent the direction. So this will be a vector. Where scalar are quantities which do not have any direction. For example, distance is a Distance is a scalar quantity. 5 meters, we don't know in which direction. So displacement and velocity is a vector quantity, whereas the distance and speeds are scalar quantity. Let's say so. Let me define the speed. I will define the speed later here, maybe. Yeah. So in one-dimensional motion, direction is specified, plus and minus plus sign is represented. So let's say an object is moving in this direction. If we assume this direction to be plus, we will represent it by plus. If we assume this one to be minus, from this origin, this will be minus. So in one dimension, a direction is represented by the plus sign and minus sign.